Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? I'm going to have to do a quick video today because I have to go out shopping with the wife. She hasn't made a bit well all week, so I need to go and drive around doing the shops, and my daughter's going to be with her, and it's going to be a nightmare, and it's going to last all afternoon, and I'm going to miss her rugby. But apart from that, it's been a great Saturday so far, and I'm going to show you something great. This it's not a grill, but it's right up there with it. This is one of the knives I've been trying to get for such a long time, and I managed to get it off a lovely fella in one of my Facebook groups. I just can't be thankful enough for him because he sold it to me at a price that was fantastic, and it's never going anywhere. This is a keeper for sure. And let me just show you. It's a brand called Robeson. There we go. And it's an American brand. This is a 1 of 200. I love, well, you know what I'm like, Mama Barlow's and the bolsters that have something written there. So it must be Robeson Cutlery Company. I'm not sure what age it is, maybe 70s. I have no idea because it looks like it's just come out of the box today. It is absolutely stunning. Still got the factory edge on it, and even I haven't touched that. It is just beautiful, though, I have to say. Look at that blade. Now, this was made by craftsmen of the highest standard. It really was. The jigging on it is amazing. And you can sort of see with the back jigging. It's a bit, can you see how raised and dimpled each one is? It is so beautifully done. The back spring is gorgeous on it. Brass liners, nickel silver bolsters, brass pins, spun pins, so it's just beautiful. And this was made by, there we go, Queen Cutlery. And this must be, well, no doubt that it was made when Queen were at their highest capacity for making, because this is just stunning. I'm sure you like it. The long pull I love. This beautiful swedge on the side. Look at this. And then the swedge on the other side. I love it when they put the swedge on both sides. To me, it just completes the knife. It's not necessary, but for me, it's just craftsmanship, showing off, letting them see how well. Look how straight that is. It's just stunning, stunning. And to get something like this in my collection, especially with the bolster and it's a Barlow, I appreciate craftsmanship. No matter where it's from. But my goodness, how gorgeous is that? Even that, look at this etching on the blade. Mastercraft series, 1 of 200. I'm sure, hopefully, my old mate Rasputin's Castle will be in, and he'll probably know the date off the top of his head. I think he's told me before, but I've forgotten. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Look how well it fits up. Look at the mating here. How beautiful is that? I mean, this knife, it's just, listen to that snap. I mean, it's probably before the time when snap actually meant anything to anybody. Look at that beautiful little pen knife, a really thin little nail nick there, but yet it is really good for getting your nails into. It's just deep enough, it sticks out enough, easy to get it up, and it's giving you the Robeson again. And no, it doesn't give you the Queen on this side, just the Robeson. But a lovely, lovely pen knife. That is just the perfect shape for a little pen knife. Just the perfect shape, and just suits the knife so much. Like I said, it's a Barlow. So I'm going to show you some other Barlows that I don't think, no, well, there'd be one dearer than it, but I'm going to give you budget options that to me still look, beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. This is just because the company is gone and it's an older knife. It's done just amazingly. So we'll set that little beauty. In fact, I'm going to put it needs to be on a pedestal because it's so pretty. So all these other knives are the same size as it. Not going to get it to sit in there, am I? There we go. Just a stunning, oh, come on. There we go. It's just a beautiful, these other knives. Now here's another company that I love. I'm going to put the bigger light on here because we're not getting the full benefit of that. That's still not, but let me see if we can get this up here. There we go. There we go. The beauty is set. Is my OCD kicking in? Here's another knife, exactly the same size. And don't forget, it's in the foreground here, so it might look a bit different. No, it looks pretty good. This is my TC Barlow from GEC, one of my favourite knives. But do you want to know something? I I just like this one better. It's simple. I know this is my collection company, but this is just an absolute belter. It's better than my GECs, and it's made by Queen. But it was the time when Queen had the best designer and maker and teacher in the business, who now owns GEC. And you can see why. I love these so much, because the fit and finish, everything about it is just perfect. So is this. It's just amazing. So there's a TC Barlow, and it's probably the only one I've paid more than this for. And I adore this knife. This is the 15, which is what they call the boy's knife, but you get a full man's hand on it, and that's the nice thing. It's just a name. Again, you have that beautiful forward swedge. The long pull just makes it. Just makes this, and the Barlow has the TC on it for Tadute cutlery. There you go. And this one was made in 21. Just a beautiful knife. I dyed the bone in this, and it improved it about 100%. But a beautiful knife. And another one, let's go to something that's less pricey, and a new company that is making a stunning knife. There you go. Same size, that boy's knife, Sand Standard. Just gorgeous. Again, it's got my bolster on it. It's got Rosecraft for Rosecraft blades. Look at that beautiful blade. A thumping great swedge on the top there, and on the other side. I mean, I know this doesn't sound like much, but when companies are doing it, especially the cheaper companies, or not cheaper companies, the company that make, less expensive knives, to do this is another part of manufacturing that they don't have to do. But Rosecraft put in everything they can to make this. Look at that bolster with a thread on it. That thread is cut beautifully. It doesn't look, a lot of them come out badly stamped and that. The etching on their blade, look at that. You can see it from there, D2 steel. I mean, it's just amazing. It is just, I don't know how Rosecraft do it. That's why they're the top of my inexpensive, top of the range knives, because they are. Absolutely. Look at that backspring. I think it's just gorgeous. Nothing you can say that's going to make me think that that is not a fantastic knife. And it is. This is just the older type. This is a modern version of these older type blades, and they have done it to perfection. And I actually mean that. All the ones I've had from Rosecraft have been perfection. There's nothing wrong with them. Here's another, just a typical one that I love immensely, which is A. Wright & Sons. Exactly the same Barlow, same size. Beautiful, but different. And this is what I love about blades. You can get a Barlow blade, both clips, but look how different them blades are. They are totally different. This is my favourite clip point anywhere. Anywhere in the world, this is the one. It's beautiful. It has a slight swedge there and a slight swedge on this side as well. Beautifully done. Much simpler done. It's just a bit of rosewood, nickel silver scales, brass bolsters, but it is a perfect shaped knife. This is what I like about the English Barlow compared to the American. It's always a bit fatter. There's more girth in them. They just get in there and want you to use them. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, that Rosecraft's about 60 quid. This is about 40 quid. You do not have to spend the sort of money on these or my, GECs to get a fantastic Barlow. This is for 40 quid. This is fantastic. We'll do everything this will do, but it's the looks wise. You can see the difference when you just put them beside each other. This looks basic, and it is basic. It was made for labourers, farmhands, that's what these were made for, to work. This was made for gentlemen. I don't think work was ever going to be an option, but nobility in any time in the past history had good things, and if you could afford to use them and abuse them, like a lot of people do now, I can't, so I'm not going to use this a lot. I'll carry this and I'll maybe cut a bit of string, anything that's not going to damage it, I'll use it for, because I want to get it out and show people, but I ain't going to hard use this. This isn't going into the soil or anything like that. It's just an absolute beautiful piece of the collection. And being as we're talking of Queen, I haven't got a Queen Barlow such. There you go. I have got a Queen Barlow, but it's not Have I got a Queen Barlow? I'll check that. Have I got a Queen Barlow? Yeah, I have actually. No, I haven't got a Barlow. No. Queen Barlow. Have I got it in here? I'm Queen Barlow. I'm made by Queen Barlow. Some of them are made by Queen. But no, there we go. But this is just a same size, roughly the same size knife. This is a sleeve board pattern. This is Queen again when they were at their best. Look at that. Is that not just the most beautiful blade? I just think it is. Like, that is a drop point spear point. It's just beautiful. And again, there you go, made by Queen. You can see the sleeve board, thicker up here, thinner down here. Not by much, but it's, you know, it's there. It's subtle, but not by much. The shield is put in beautifully in this. And there you go, Shatton Morgan. So it's a Shatton Morgan made by Queen, and this is a Robertson made by Queen. And I think, you know, you can see the extra effort that goes into these higher end knives. I mean, this is beautiful. The only sad thing about this, it hasn't got much of a walk and talk with it. But it's just beautiful. I mean, I'm a slip joint person, so I never worry about blades closing. That's not something I think about. It's a shame it hasn't got it, but to me, it's still a beautiful piece to have in my collection. So there you go, folks. A wee quick Saturday one. Before I hop off out, I'll let you have a quick look round her again. This is something real proud, Carrie. I absolutely adore it. Absolutely adore it. Look at that. It's just beautiful, beautiful workmanship. I adore it. There you go. Look, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Please like and subscribe and comment. And for those of you who don't know, subscribing doesn't mean you have to pay a fee or anything. All the subscribing does is means that my videos will come up on your screen when I upload them. You'll see them without having to look for them. And if you don't like them, move on to something else. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like that particular life, move on. But it lets you know when they're out. And I would love you to join in. I really would. Over half of you are not subscribed, and that's the facts. And I would love loads of you to subscribe and let me share these beautiful knives that I've managed to collect over a period of time with you. And just my normal subscribers. Who wouldn't want to see this? Who wouldn't want to see this? Well, the old fella's away. I'm going to finish my wee cup of tea, and then I'm going to go drive the girls around and have a wonderful afternoon. Joy. Bye-bye.